Hey there, folks. Welcome to this Tuesday Game Reviews live stream. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. Playing another one of these Mystery House weird games, and there's like two games here today. One of them is like a real game, one of them is more like a joke. And we'll start with the joke. And first of all, welcome to Pirate Gear Boy 12, who's talking about the Tommy's Toys crap. I've seen that before. It's pretty garbagey. But we're going to not worry about that right now. Anyway, we're going to play Mystery House. What's it called again? Mystery House Taken Over. And this first game is called Mystery House Kracked by the Flippy Disk or something like that. And, oh, by the way, I was at Too Many Games today. It was almost a waste of time. I didn't buy anything at all. Excuse me, except for an autograph, not an autograph, a photo session with the Angry Video Game Nerd on the couch. I'm gonna have to turn off my Discord because people keep, like, Gamers Grotto keeps on, like, pinging me on Discord, so I'm gonna have to, like, shut it up now because it's beeping and stuff, it's annoying me. Well, you guys maybe can't hear it, but I'm still going to mute it if I can. Let's see, mute. I don't know how to do it. Whatever. Oh, Jesus. I feel like freaking talking. How do you mute this though? I don't even know how to do it. Alright, here, mute channel until I turn it back on. Here, shut the hell up. How was he in real life? I met him a whole bunch of times. He's always like feels like he's super shy. Shut up, always asleep. Unmute me, bro. I didn't mute. I didn't mute it for everybody else. I muted it for me. I think. He's always like super shy. Like, this is my impression of James Rolfe in real life. He's like, oh hey, oh yeah, nice to meet you. Oh, you like the channel? Oh, okay, cool. Like, he's like somebody said he's chill, but I would say he's like shy and introverted. That's always been my impression of, like, every time I met him. And I don't like. There was a huge line, by the way, to get to this thing, and like I asked the guy at the end of the line who worked for the convention, like, what would you do if somebody like got to the end of the line, then he was like, this line is effing bullcrap! What the hell is it? Like, started yelling, whatever, and he was like, well, if there was no actual violence, you know, he'd probably just like let it go, but maybe like James would get like scared or something. I don't know. Hey, Luis, how you doing? He has to leave by 5:40? What are you talking about? I don't know. Alright, let's start this over because it sort of ended in the middle. It started in the middle here for some reason. And also, let's see if I can get this to work. Here, this is like the first screen, and it's not sharing it now. Hang on. There. So it's a meme involving James would leave by 5:40. Oh, instead of leaving, he continued streaming. I never heard of that one. So this is Mystery House Kracked by the Flippy Disk, and there's music in it, which I've been muting on purpose because I don't want to kill your ears. But I'm gonna put it on so you can hear it, and then we can turn it off. Anyway, it's like epic. You know, the title of this game is Jeremy is Mystery House Kracked by the Flippy Disk. Because it was a small one local of people obsessed with it. I never heard it. Anyway. Hey Dorian, good to see you, man. Sounds like a soundtrack of an 80s TV movie. I'm gonna turn it down though. We can turn it off completely. It's actually it's pretty good music, but it's really loud. Jeez, is he like freaking pinging me again? Tuesday you mentioned he's talking about something else. The Gamers Ground is freaking talking about something else. I'm gonna have to mute him also now. How do you do that? Mute the gamer's grotto until I turn it back on. Hopefully, yeah, okay, I'll tell you where the gamer's grotto is. I pinged him like at 8:30, like 3 hours ago. Can you hear me over this racket? I pinged him like 3 hours ago, and he didn't respond to me because he didn't get his notifications or something like that. And then like I don't know, a half hour ago or 45 minutes ago, he's like, "Oh yeah, okay, I gotta take a shower, but I should be for sure done within a half an hour." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna start at 11:30." We're 40 now. So it doesn't. Hold on a second. She hung up by the time I answered the phone. So he's like, "I'll be for sure done by." Hang on, I'm just muting that. He's like, "I'll be for sure done by 11:30," and then at 11:28 he texts me and he says, "Oh, I need to dry my hair. I can't do the stream until I dry my hair." And I'm like, "Dude, like you gotta dry your hair? Come on, man." And he said, "Yeah, I can't wear my headphones if I don't dry my hair first." And I'm like, "Okay." Anyway, I'm starting without you. So like when you join, get here. Hopefully, actually, I muted him, so hopefully he'll actually come into the chat and they'll see that we're talking about him, and then I can connect him on Discord because all the beeping and the blooping and whatever like is just not doing it for me today. I've seen this thumbnail he doesn't have here. That's funny. Hang on, my mic's really hot. I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in. I don't know why it's doing that. Hang on. What are you grow up, dude? Why is my mic so goddamn hot? I don't see they're trash on you. I don't know. It's not trashing on you. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying what happened. And like, come on, it's not trashing. Mic sounds fine. All right. It's like it looks hot to me, but all right. Well, I thought it was funny. Like, I'm it's like Roger Rabbit. Like, you gonna trash me? No, man. Only if it's funny. All right. It's fine to you. Okay. So, Mr. Sir Gamers Grotto, do you want to come in the chat, or now you pissed off at me? You don't want to. J. Feller says, "When will I be a guest on your stream?" I don't know. When do you want to be a guest? You can be a guest anytime you like. You can be a guest. Mike sounds fine. All right, we're gonna get started. This is the bullshit game. Anyway, so this is the fake game. So let's do this first. Kind of is. Sorry, I'm not going to destroy $200 headsets to your free coming in your channel. All right. Well, you can use like, you see this headset that I use? It's like it's like a $1 headset. So that's what I recommend. It works really good for me. But anywho, I feel like this is getting completely out of control. By the way. All right. Let me unmute him because he's going to try to call me. Unmute the gamer's grotto. I don't have earbuds. Alright. Okay. Let's start this here. Mystery House, Sierra owned line, Inc. Type WTF for instructions. Music off, ice the music. License to read license, credits for credits. Alright, let's do like... Okay, first of all, I don't know what it's like overriding with a King's Quest thing or something. Mystery House Kracked by the Flippy Punch. Music by Subatomic Glue. Thanks, Turbulence. Release 1. Okay. You're the front lawn laundry band Victron House. The music off. Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright, now I can, like, hear again. Let me put the volume up in case the Gamers Grotto decides to join. I don't think this is... I think this is just, like, a bullshit game, though. I don't think this particular one here, I think it's just, like, a fake game. So if you let's say credits... Soundtrack is Dance of the Butterfly by Subatomic Glue off the album Neon Blue. Oh, sorry, Aeon Blue, which Subatomic Glue kindly provided to Creative Commons. Crack screens by unknown and pseudonymous artists. Alright, whatever. Mystery House by Ken and Roberta Williams. Alright, blah, 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 blah. What was it say? WTF? Instructions for high-res adventure. Adventure, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so like, Upstairs, go stairs. Alright, this is the real instructions. This is like literally, it's funny. If your copies ever fail to load, instead of going to Sierra Online, call these fine ASCII Express systems: Black Market, Elite, Apple Matter, Pirate's Chest. Well, this, I have a real game after this, Always Asleep. This is just the warm up. All this crap here. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so like you go door, go house rather. And then it's like in a proper file version. I don't know what that means. Open door. Go door. And now it's like, choose your game, Gringo. Press H for High Noon. Press D for Duck Hunt. Cracked by the Chief Sergeant of Black. So it's like a joke. Like somebody like cracked this game, but they completely broke it, I guess. The door has been closed and locked. Pwned. Entry hall woot. Doors go east, west door, and south. So I assume it's the same game. They just like mess with it. Thanks, Pirates Harbor, 617-720-3600. Kitchen, here are the jewels. Haha, JK, only refrigerator, stove, and cabinet. It's a 6-year-old vomit on your screen. I don't know, maybe. But nice that they put all the things in like little icons, though. That's helpful. We just want this candle. That's all that you care about this game anyway. I'm not going to play this whole game through. Special thanks to Dragon Lady, titled by the Dark Prophet. Yeah, I remember Pwned also. You're in the dining room. Thanks to the War Rune and the Time Lord. Also Alistair Fiend, the Klepto, and Lord Rama. So, Gamers Grotto, are you joining this thing or not? Should I call you? Do you want to call me? Okay, hang on a sec. I'll call you. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hang on for real. Hello? Hello there. I'm a talking parrot. Welcome to the show. I didn't hear anything. 1 sec, man, he says. My name is Dr. Spadeso. I am here to help you. Please state whatever is in your mind freely. Our conversation will be kept in high confidence. Memory contents will be wiped off after you leave. So, tell me about your problems. You are a moron. Hello? 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 When I'm saying hello, by the way, I'm talking to the Gamers Grotto, not to all you folks on YouTube who can also hear me. I don't hear anything coming from the Gamers Grotto. Oh, there you are. Alright. Okay, I'll put you on the stream. Hello there. Hello there. I'm a talking parrot.
Sorry, I was getting an echo there.
Are you getting an echo? Are you still getting an echo?
No, it was on my end. I got rid of it.
All right. So what this is not. There's 2 games that I have for today. This game here is like a joke game. Like, what if somebody like hacked Mystery House, like cracked it, and they like do some other crap to it, I guess. Oh, Pirate Gear was now the stream is getting good. What did you say? Can
I explain something? So
yeah, you can.
They didn't. Why is the text being taken over by the It looks terrible already. It looks like they don't know how to program.
That's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's like some idiots like hacked it and messed it up, and it's like all completely broken. So like, it's because like back in the day there were some like pirate copies that went around that were like had like crap all over them and stuff, and like so it's basically making fun of that.
Okay, it just looks like Meth Head Matrix to me right now.
I mean, I think it's intentional. So like obviously not supposed to be like a gunslinger dude over here. Yeah, like Pirate Game Voice is like a badly hacked, cracked version. Yeah, so like it's like they took the screen and it's sitting on top of something else. I don't know what this is. Gadget Master and Captain Avatar.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not even sharing it to you. Let me share this to you. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm watching it on your YouTube channel. It's fine.
I know, but
I don't want to read this crap. So
well, I know. The defendant is guilty of the crime of software piracy, cracked by Gadget Master, a digital gag presentation.
You know how you said you wanted to have Roberta Williams on your channel?
Not for this.
No, we're doing it for this.
Go door. Yeah,
I really want to see her reaction.
I wonder if these are like real phone numbers or real BBSs that existed back in the day. Louis saying, "Wait, let me look at that picture of your brother. It's getting erased from existence." Why? I don't know why he said that, but that's what he just said. Can't go that way, dude. Rainbow Zone, Hit Return, High Power Games. Old Nursery, creepy. No old babies though. Dead Body. I'm just messing around trying to like see all the rooms here. That's all I'm doing right now. What? Tank. No, what do you say?
The text is so fucking stupid.
Your mic just like sounds further away now for some reason.
Yes, because it was
better. Well, that explains it. Tag Command, cracked by Copycat, copyright 1980 by Don Carlston, no rights reserved. Yeah, it's some ninja wannabe, Miss Jew with a dagger. Big bedroom, boom, boom, boom. It's getting dork.
I feel like I need a drink just watching this.
Choose K for keyboard, J for joystick. I wonder what that's from. What game that's from. Cracked by Mr. Crackman. Pirate Game Voice, I recognize a number of those crack tros. Cute little bedroom, WTF, dead body. A KJ from... That's what I thought. I was thinking it's like a Sticky Bear game. But Fat City is the same company, isn't it? It's like Weekly Reader Software or whatever.
Who the hell is that supposed to be? Judge Judy?
I don't know. Copycat Software and Catware present 1984. Anyways, this is just like
Where did you find this?
From the internet, man. Where do you find old good stuff?
From where?
The internet.
Okay. Smart ass. I meant specifically.
It's the Mystery House Taken Over website. What is that like at the bottom there that's like sticking on top of part of this stuff?
Alright, do me a favor and share your screen. I was trying to watch the YouTube one, but it's so fucking delayed.
Yeah, I know. The lead speak is giving you major nostalgia. I think you can play through this entire game, Pirate Gear, but I don't have the patience to do it because it's basically Mystery House. They just messed it up. So, like, I'd rather actually play something different. So that's what we're going to do now. How about something completely different? Like a whole new game! Alright, sorry. I met the angry video game nerd again today. So, I'm yelling.
Is he just in your town or something?
Well, he was at the Too Many Games convention.
Oh.
Alright, let me open this. And let me share my screen to you.
I actually heard about that. Wasn't that the one where you could like sit on the angry video game nerd's couch and get a photo with him?
That's exactly what I did. I had to pay $40 for that privilege. But I did it. Alright, can you share my screen now?
Yes, I can see it, unfortunately.
Right. Unfortunately? Well, what the hell? Alright, man. Well, You are on. This is you. You're on.
This is
This
the
is
good game.
this is your
Okay.
moment. This is
I
your
thought
moment.
it was the same. All right. You wake up itching. It looks like late afternoon. Insects buzz in the tall grass. You stand up and your head throbs painfully. There's the house just to the north, but where are your crew? Why were you unconscious on the lawn? What happened here? What the fuck? Okay.
I'll read this. Mystery House taken over, adapted by Michael Gentry. Blah 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 blah. Right,
No, but it skipped a bunch of the dialogue when you did that.
No, it didn't.
Oh, it looked like it did.
No.
All right. You are in the front yard of a large abandoned Victorian house. Stone steps lead up to a wide porch.
I made the text bigger than the default text, so it's actually a little bit slightly readable to people who are watching. It's just this way this is set up, it makes it a little bit difficult, but because of that, I got a couple of extra prompts, but it's whatever. All right, so go house. Oh, you can't do go house. So they changed the interpreter, so it's a little. This might work, but they changed the interpreter so it's more advanced. Is what I read before.
Pirate Gamer Boy, Stu and I actually streamed Plumbers Don't Wear Ties on my channel.
Yeah, we did that.
And
already.
Yeah, and Stu was sufficiently traumatized because we did every ending.
And also the Doom thing where you going through the 3D mazes.
Yeah, that's exclusive to the remaster.
Pirate Game Boy as well was saying, "Take your damn clothes off."
Yeah.
I can't really do that, but anyway.
You are on the porch. Stone steps lead down to the front yard. You open the front door. Something itches on your arm. What?
This is different than this is like a different game.
The door swings shut behind you. You hear an ominous click. You are in an entry hall. Doorways lead in all directions, and a stairway goes up. The rest of your crew are here. They look as groggy and confused as you feel. You can also see the first note here. First taking the first note. It is too late. They have taken over. What? What did you type?
XP's examine.
Oh. There's a patch of raised red bumps along the inside of your right wrist. The skin around it is inflamed and itchy. Looks like everyone's accounted for. Tom, Daisy, Sam, Sally, Dr. Green, Joe, and Bill. They're milling around slowly, oblivious to the fact that you've just accidentally locked them all in. You are in the old dusty library. You can see the second note here.
As you leave the room, the rest of your friends wander off. Oh, let's know. Read.
Isn't that the
second note?
Only one way to stop them. Kill them all.
What's the gay ending in Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? I don't remember that. Oh, there was some. I think we did see that actually.
Do you remember?
He goes off together with the boss. What's the boss's name?
I don't remember, Mr. Douchebag. Anyway,
Thresher. I love
that's what it was.
Because the Angry Video Game Nerd says the boss. His name is Thresher, by the way. Sorry.
Yes, but that's the ending where you end up dating the boss.
Right.
We did all the endings, and you just sat there traumatized. You were in the dining room. You can also see an unlit candle here. But yeah, if you guys want to watch Stu traumatized at the game and me making fun of him, yeah, just go over to my channel. It's on there.
We're supposed to know who any of those people are. That's your crew in this game. So they didn't explain what that means, who you are. But you're who am I? Examine me.
I'm assuming. No. I was assuming, based on the writing and the text, that you were probably in show business or something like that.
I thought maybe it's a construction crew, but maybe you're right.
No, I was thinking more along the lines of like a news crew or something like that. You are in the kitchen. There is a refrigerator, stove, and cabinet. You open the fridge, revealing an empty pitcher. You pick it up and place it in your purse. You close the refrigerator. It is getting dark.
Where's the matches in this game?
You open the cabinet, revealing some matches. Taken.
Let's save the game, by the way. Look in sink.
In the sink is a butter knife. You are in the kitchen. There is a refrigerator, stove, and cabinet.
It's that meat cabinet.
The wall behind it was bricked up, but someone has broken a hole through the bricks recently, it appears. You remember something. Did you and your friends do this? Did you go down into the basement? What did you find down there? Your arm is itching again.
So I don't remember. Let's go. We can go outside.
You are in the side yard. You can follow the fence to the north. You are in the fenced backyard. The fence follows the side of the house around to the east. The gate to the north is closed. There is a dead body here. It's Sam. He's been hit in the head by a blunt object. You are in a small, fenced cemetery. There are 6 newly dug graves. A family crypt stands nearby. The gate to the south is open. Joe is here. You can also see a crypt door and a shovel here. Joe jerks the shovel away from you. Mine! He snaps. Joe is wandering among the graves, scraping absently at the dirt with the shovel. It was around here somewhere, Joe mutters, not really listening to you. I smelled something, I thought. He trails off. Suddenly you realize that it is quite dark. You can still see, however. Everything is a slightly grainy sepia tone, but somehow you can see quite clearly. As you ponder this, the itch on your arm flares up again.
So you see, it's like different than the last game. I can still see, even though there's...
The door is stuck shut.
Okay, I don't know what to do from here. I'm just going to go back. Let's go up the steps. Oh, whoops.
You are in the dining room. You trip over the rug and fall. There seems to be something under the rug where you tripped. There's a small bump under one corner of the rug.
Cut rug like dance. Pull up rug. Get rug. Move furniture. Are you stupid, man? I think I don't have the right thing to do this. Let's leave.
You're waiting for me to read? I thought you were going to go somewhere.
I did.
You're at the junction of an east-west hallway and a hallway going north. You are in a boy's bedroom. You can see the third note here. Apologize for the noise. My dog is scratching herself.
We don't hear it.
They must never get out. I must finish this.
Okay.
You're in a boy's bedroom. You are in an old nursery. There is a dead body here. It's Dr. Green. It appears he has been stabbed.
Too bad, Dr. Green.
Why are we so nonchalantly? Well, why is he not freaking out about this? You ever notice that? Even in the original game, it's like, oh, there's another one of my friends dead. It's like, oh, it happens.
Oh, do you read? The dagger.
Yeah, the dagger was thrown at you. It's a dagger is thrown at you from outside. You can see a dagger here.
Hey,
What a
James,
surprise.
how's it going? James is scared.
You are in a small bedroom. There is a dead body here. It's Sally. She has a large bump on her head. There is a strand of blonde hair on her dress. It's about Daisy's length. You gently pluck the hair from her dress. Try talking to the dead body, see what happens.
You can't talk to body.
Suddenly you turn into Zoidberg in this game. You can't talk to your body.
Let's see if I can cut the rug with the dagger. Oh, jeez. Cut the bump. What am I doing wrong here?
Look, bump.
That has to be right. Right? X
What?
bump. No, no. I'm talking about the bump on the rug. The small bump under one corner of the rug. A lift corner. Oh, come on. That's all you have to do.
Oh, jeez. You pull back a corner of the rug, revealing a set of car keys. You remember now. You drove here in a van and parked it somewhere just south of the house. These must be the keys. Why were they hidden under the rug?
It's me. Guess I do want to replace it. Alright, let's go up the stairs again. Oops. Why did I mean to do that? Let's go north. North. Here in the study.
It's fixed in place. It's a nice landscape, not exactly your cup of tea.
Well, like in the original game, there's like you can move the painting or something, you can unscrew the painting. You know what
Yeah,
I'm talking about?
there's a passage behind it.
Right. Alright, it's fast little screw. We don't have a screwdriver yet, though.
You're in the bathroom. There is a dead body here. You can also see a towel here. It's Bill. He's been strangled by a pair of pantyhose. Passionate Patty strikes again. Get towel. You still... It'd be so funny if just like you whip out your dick and piss on his corpse. I mean, he doesn't really care about these people dying, clearly.
I guess not.
There'd be more of a shock if he was. He's just like, oh, look, there's Bill with his head chopped off. I guess these things happen. You are in the attic. You can see a sledgehammer here. You are in a storage room. You see a video camera mounted on a tripod. It's Joe's camera. Looking at it brings vague memories back to you. You are... see?
Yeah,
That's what I figured it was.
right.
It was a film crew. You were making a documentary here, before things got crazy. The camera is currently switched off.
If I get the camera?
It's too heavy to lift. You might be able to push it, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's just push the camera to the ground. Try turning it on.
Let's look at the chest.
The chest is empty. An impression at the bottom looks like it was made to hold a gun.
So in the original game, there's a gun in there. But let's see. Here we go. Push camera. Push camera. West. But I don't know why I'm doing that.
Oh my god, he's actually moving the camera into the rooms. I thought it... Okay.
What?
That's not what I was expecting him to do, anyway.
So there's a trap door here, but we probably can't see it yet. Alright, let's go down. Down. West. Hole's been out. I thought the hole was bricked up. Can I go west? Oh, I can. Wait,
that was in the original game.
I thought it said the hole was bricked up, but I guess not. All right.
That was in the original game that it said that.
Oh, was it? I thought it said it just now before.
I don't think so.
Well, anyway, you can read.
You are in a small pantry. A hole has been knocked in the east wall. You are at the north end of a narrow north-south passageway. You are in a moist basement. Damp algae covers the walls. There is a dead body here. Clutched loosely in his hand is a strange-looking flower. It's Tom. He seems to have been stabbed. It looks a bit like a dandelion, but bigger. Its down is coarser than any ordinary dandelion, and tinged with red.
So in the original game, it's a daisy.
You gingerly pry the flower from Tom's cold fingers. Slimy, blackish green. It covers the lower half of the walls, glistening with moisture. You swipe at the algae with your bare hands, but your efforts only smear the stuff around. The wall is exposed. There is a loose brick. Removing the brick, you discover a large keyhole set into the wall.
I'd be like, what the hell does that even mean?
It's a keyhole to some sort of mechanism built into the wall. That won't fit in the keyhole.
I need a different lock.
These you have are for your car, aren't they not?
Yeah, I just figured I would try it. Let's save. Huh? No other way to go. The north end. So this passage is much smaller in this game than it is.
Yeah, because in the original game it led out into a field that we got lost in.
Right. I could have sworn that before it said that I couldn't go through that hole. It said it was bricked.
Maybe I
It said it was bricked up. I was positive. I don't know. How do I get out of here?
We've already read all this before.
I know, I'm trying to say the other way to go. Nope. Joe is still alive. I mean...
Joe, steel shovel.
Steel shovel?
Making a joke, I'm saying kick him in the face and then steal the shovel. Joe reacts much faster than you. The edge of the shovel hits your skull and everything goes black.
He wasn't even holding the shovel, so that's pretty impressive.
It's telepathic. Telekinetic, I mean. Oh, God. You have no idea how to throw a knife properly. You just hurt yourself, or, at best, miss. 6 open graves, freshly dug. You're not too keen on the idea of climbing into an open grave. Push Joe in grave.
About Sally.
It was around here somewhere, Joe mutters, not really listening to you. I smelled something. I thought.
Give flower.
You want me to read all that?
To Joe.
Joe jerks away from the flower as it lands at his feet. He gives you a suspicious look.
Huh. Anything else like give knife to Joe. Butter knife. So the flower is something that he interacts with, you see?
It is a sharp, musky smell like strong spice. Sniffing it makes you feel briefly dizzy.
I would have dropped on the floor. I was going to give it to him.
I mean, if a weird guy came up to you with a flower and just like waved it in your face, how would you react?
But it just seems like he's saying something smells. You saw that? When you talk to him, he says, "I smelled something. It's around here somewhere. I smelled something." And then when you show him the flower, he jerks away from it.
Throw a flower in grave.
I tried that. He said, "You don't want to actually have to go get it." Is there anything else I have that smells? I don't think so. Show rash to Joe. No. All right,
Blonde hair, maybe? I don't know.
Let's leave. Is there anything else I could do that I haven't gone to? Side yard.
The fireplace is cold and empty.
Oops.
What books are left are moldy and chewed on by worms.
What the hell did we miss? This is just the same thing here. Did I go west? Okay, it's a circle. There was a door here too, but it doesn't exist in this one. Hit wall with hammer. No need to worry about that now. There was somewhere where you could use a sledgehammer in the game.
I think it was behind that painting.
I think it was... Yeah, I think you're right. Where was the screwdriver?
I don't know, but I mean, you already said yourself that this plays differently than the original, so there may not even be a screwdriver.
I suppose, but I bet you there is.
This little bed held a child once. The sheets are dusty and stained. It's old and dilapidated. One of the rockers is cracked. You are in a... Okay.
We're just looking at everything.
Open drawer? There was drawers in that bedroom.
Yeah, I'll try it.
The drawers are either all missing or jammed shut. You have a hammer, right? Couldn't you pry open one of the drawers?
In theory, but I think they're basically saying there's no drawers. I wish I remember where the screwdriver was in the main game, because I bet you it's the same place. We have to look. I have hair, keys. I didn't light the candle because I didn't have any need to do it. Maybe I should though. A brick, sledgehammer. Maybe I should throw the brick at that guy. I'll try that if nothing else comes up. Also, I could fill the pitcher with water. Was there? I don't. Why do you do that in the game? Do you remember?
No. Well, the water we would do from the sink, I'm pretty sure.
Just a dry squeak.
Yeah, so then it's totally changed. The entire layout is different.
Yeah. Search body. Cat pantyhose. X shower. X sink. Dorian says, this is seriously the world's most efficient murderer.
You turn the camera on. A little blinking light on the side indicates that it's transmitting the picture to somewhere nearby. You see the room through the camera's viewfinder.
Can I push the camera down the stairs? I bet you'll like break it or something, but let me try. Yeah. The ladder's like chain, they said. Now the camera's transmitting somewhere, but what the hell does that do? What can we do with this stupid asshole? This game is supposed to be like more than we're seeing here. Like here about. How do you do this? Type info from helpful information. Here, read this.
Welcome to Mystery House Taken Over. This is an adaptation of Sierra Online's seminal classic Mystery House. Much of the original game has been left intact. For the most part, I have confined my tinkering to the game's backstory. The who's, the why's, the how's, and the how-to-wins. In the process, I've trimmed the map a little bit, revising some of the puzzles, and adding a handful of scenes. You will find, however, that in its essentials, this is still a murder mystery, and that your own hands will be bloodied before the game is done. Although I have added a great deal of descriptive text to bring the objects of the game to life, I have, for the most part, tried to adhere to the original game's short, minimalist prose style. Where I have embellished the original art, I have used simple lines and stick figures. That I cannot draw for beans is not related to this decision at all. For this adaptation, I have implemented the full Inform library parser. You are no longer limited to 2-word commands. However, along with the expanded vocabulary comes an obligation to be more precise in your wording. Specifically, the verb use will no longer suffice for most puzzles. It will be necessary to describe exactly what you are doing, to what, and with what to reach the end of the game. In general, the top of the screen is north, the bottom is south, the left side is west, and the right side is east. There are 1 or 2 rooms where the doorways in the picture do not match up to the proper directions. In all such cases, the map will always remain consistent. In other words, if you enter a room by going north, you will always leave the room by going south, even if the doorway now appears at the top of the screen. Use the command exits at any time for a list of the directions available. Objects depicted in the main picture window are always recognized by the game, even if they don't appear in the text description. Most portable objects will appear in the main picture window when you first encounter them. They will also usually appear as a line of icons just underneath the main picture. An icon always represents an item that you can at least theoretically take with you. Though you might need to solve a puzzle before you can acquire it. If you pick up an object and then later drop it, it will not reappear in the same picture, but only as an icon. A word of caution. This game contains scenes of graphic violence, quite a bit more so than the original game. There are also situations that may disturb readers who have a phobia of insects. Please prepare yourself accordingly.
See, so it sounds like much better than it is so far, right?
Okay.
I mean, like it's supposed to be like a bunch of more seeds or whatever. I gotta look. Let's see if I can find like hints for this. Hang on. Because I feel like we're sort of stuck. All you need to do is be patient, it says. The walk through the original Mystery House can be enough pointers for me to get through. I didn't realize the windows in the bathroom could be opened. Neither did I. Hang on. Or you're supposed to use the butter knife to unscrew the thing. That's why we forgot about that. The original game, there's no screwdriver. You're supposed to use a butter knife. So we're dumbasses, basically. You know what I said? Gamer's Grotto.
Yeah. That you're a dumbass. Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I said we're dumbasses, not just me.
No. You said you. No.
I think I said
I don't
us.
No, I didn't hear that. I heard you.
It.
Okay.
Unscrew painting with butter knife.
You loosen the screws enough to remove the picture. Also, Stu's a dumbass. First, there's a button on the wall. Part of the wall opens.
East. What? Oh.
You were in the... What?
I went the wrong way.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So you can also go out the window here. You to read that?
Oh, you want me to... Okay. Do you want me to read that? Or?
Yeah, sure, read it.
It was boarded up, but it looks like the boards were recently pried loose. You can see a tall tree growing right outside. You open the window. You are at the top of a very tall tree. One sturdy branch extends nearly to an upstairs window.
I think that's where I just was. Ah. So that takes you. That takes you outside the house. Hello.
Oh, that's a new screen. I thought we've already been there.
I feel like you're like taking a nap during this stream.
No. Shut the fuck. No. I thought we already were at that screen.
Yeah, because I definitely remember this screen from the original Mystery House with the van, the mystery machine. We definitely saw this before.
The mystery machine.
Come on, man.
Zoinks. You were in a clearing in the wood. The van is parked here. You have the keys for the van, by the way.
I know.
You are in the van. Digital film equipment and monitors crowd the back. Looking over the equipment, memories start to come back to you. You and your friends drove out here in order to shoot parts of a documentary on old abandoned houses. Mystery Houses was your working title. You arrived, you explored a bit, you went down into the basement. After that, everything's fuzzy. Absently, you scratch at your arm. One monitor is still showing a picture. You can also see a can of gasoline here. There's about a half gallon of gasoline sloshing around the bottom.
I think it said the gasoline evaporates or something. I think I saw that in the walkthrough just now, or the guy talking about it. Hopefully.
One monitor is receiving an image from a camera inside the house. You see a shot of the attic. There is a ladder against the wall in the background. As you watch, Daisy enters the frame. She glances at the camera, then climbs the ladder and enters a trap door you didn't see before.
So we did this all correctly. Just like, literally the only thing we didn't know is that you could open that window. Which we didn't bother to try, because in the original game...
Yes, we never used the... No, never mind.
Alright, good. So that's the camera did that for us. And then the other thing about the screwdriver and the butter knife, I think I couldn't do that in the original game either. So, alright, let's go out. Let's go north. Can I just go in? I don't have the key. Alright, let's go climb the tree. What? Are you kidding me?
Looks like you can only go down.
Well, then we're sort of screwed because north, south, up, or in. Up? North. Those are the same thing. In. It's all the same freaking direction. That's horseshit. All right, so I can't get back up to the tree. So I guess we weren't supposed to do that yet. So let's go back to the save game. That's annoying. This is the last time I saved? Hold on. Yeah, I guess this is too late. Alright, let's go in here again. Unscrew painting with butter knife. Remove picture. Press button. This time let's actually go wall. Can you read this?
Yeah. You are in a musty crawl space. A secret panel in the south wall stands open.
Hey James, the stream is not the same time every time. It's sometimes earlier than this, sometimes around this, sometimes, yeah, it depends. Every day is different, basically.
An old book rests in the corner. It's a journal written by the original owner of this house, sometime in the 18th century. What?
It's really old English.
Okay. An account of fella happenings which did occur during the month of last in the year of our Lord 1792, as set down by Wilbur Gantry, a good Christian and educated gentleman. Oh my Christ! Okay.
You just
I don't know. I don't know if I can read all that,
man. You read this? I'll read it.
Yeah, go ahead, because I don't even know what's being said here.
Ye savages which dwell in lands as yet unsettled to ye west of here, do relate legends of a star, which coming unfixed from its position and pointed by God, did plummet to ye earth, and awash these lands with a radiance most unholy. I wot not ye truth of such legends, and yet betimes I fantasy that truth they surely be, and that in ye olden tales lies ye source of all ye troubles I have come upon of late. Only a week hath passed since, whilst making diverse excavations for an extension into my root cellar, I burst through a partition of soil and stone and into a tunnel carved by forces natural, or such were my perceptions at ye time. In the days since my memories grown no clearer, yet has mine health and mental condition grown steadily worse. The affliction of mine skin hath spread across the surface entire of mine body. Its cause have I determined through diverse experimentations and deductions logical to be the infestation of insects of a species hitherto unknown. Though no recollection of that which inflicted this upon me remains, I apprehend the dark fate that awaits me well enough. Ye strange flowers that grow along the edge of ye wood seem to have some influence most baleful upon these bugs. They become somnolent and confused of sense when exposed to ye musky scent. Indeed, ye scent has such strength that I may not venture beyond 100 yards of mine house, let mine own senses, linked to ye insects by some connection infernal, grow confused also. For this I thank ye, providence of our Lord, for by it I deduce that ye infestations contain, though trapped I be also, and beyond the succor of worldly aid. It is my intent to burn these creatures out at their very nest, by which strategy I hope to defeat this most insidious plague. I have accumulated a goodly store of lamp oil with which to put this strategy to action, and I shall essay the attempt tonight. To hurry is my highest priority, for I fear that ye insects have consumed ye greater part of that within me, and soon mine agency shall mine own no longer be. God's mercy be upon me and upon us all. Gamer's Growl is taking a nap while reading this. Okay, well, I mean, during kids, I would not guess it's trying to be a horror story about insects, so I think you weren't paying attention then, buddy. Or the problem is,
no.
What am I supposed to do now?
bugs are getting into your skin and stuff. It's kind of a cool premise. I like it.
So the flower seems like it's against the insects. So it makes you dizzy.
Maybe they hatch from it.
I think the flower is like something against. Like it's so like these insects are in our bodies, like taking us over or something, and the insects and the flowers.
Why when you hand the flower to the gravedigger, he lurches back.
Right,
So he must already be...
because the flowers like have like a harmful effect on the insects, and he's probably already like almost fully taken over. That's why.
Okay.
And the gasoline in the truck is probably to burn this place down, but I can't get back in unless I can pick the lock or something. I should try that. Not that it, I mean...
Oops. Realistically, you should go up to where Daisy is in the crawl space.
But I can't, because I can't... I can't get back in. Unless I can... like, unlock door with butter knife. Pick lock. Unlock door with dagger. Unlock door with keys. I need to find the keys to the front door. Otherwise, how do I get back in? I can't get back up that tree, apparently. Oops. There's also the key here of the thing. Like, I can't unlock this either. Put dagger in keyhole. Put butter knife in keyhole. Search body. Look under table. Break wall. We don't need to worry about that now. I'm gonna go look for the walkthrough again, so I can find it. What this game is really missing is well-clued puzzles. Good puzzles, really. But the puzzles weren't very well done. Here's a walkthrough, alright. Oh, there's some way to go. Okay, apparently you can. All right, that's all right. So we didn't realize there's a way to get back in aside from what we did. You're playing ZD Golf at the same time as this. It's not cool, man. All right, let's do new. All right, so let's see. Back where it came from. Up, east, east. Up, north, north, north. East, open window, go window, down, south, unlock van, open van, go van, look monitor. What? X monitor. Alright, so now we see the trapdoor. Get can out exits. So you can go east from here too. It's not really very clear, but you can go east into the forest.
Oh, they never explained that.
Right. You can go north, south, or west.
This is the forest from the original game that... Okay, here we go. Oh, no. Well, wait, the gravedigger's not there now.
Yeah, good. So I guess he just, at some point he just leaves? I don't know. Ah.
Using the shovel, you pry the crypt door open. You're in the family crypt. The walls and ceiling are coated with a yellowish, jelly-like slime. It's the same consistency as pudding, and has a pungent smell. Thousands of tiny gelid spheres are suspended in the goo.
Are you supposed to like pour the gas on this thing?
You would think so if that's the. You pour gasoline over the yellowish slime, but it mostly just splashes everywhere. What?
Oh, the can is empty. I think that was the wrong
Do you
thing
have
to do.
matches to light this on fire?
I think that was the wrong thing to do. Let's do this again. Did I get the gas? No, I didn't get the gas. Get gas. Out. East, north, north, north. Oh, interesting. See what it says?
As you head in that direction, you start to feel very tired. A sharp smell assails your nostrils, and you become dizzy. Soon, you have to turn back. So that's, I'm assuming, where all the
flowers
insects are.
The flowers. They've already been taken over by the insects. Alright, let's... Go crypt. Look at the slime. Okay. I don't know what the point of that is. Let's go inside. Let's go up. Now we see the trapdoor. Open trapdoor.
You are in the tower. Daisy is here holding a revolver. You can also see the fourth note here. So, she says, you finally found me. Daisy waves the gun at you menacingly. You back off. Don't you get it? They're in you already. They were in all of us. She seems to be suffering from some sort of breakdown. There are bright red welts on her neck, where she's been scratching at the rash creeping up from her collar. I couldn't let them get out. I had to stop them. I sabotaged the van, hid the keys. You can't save me with that, Sally moans. It confuses them,
Sally?
slows them down,
Daisy,
but it
that's
can't
Sally.
reverse what's already been done. But I couldn't get them all, Daisy's voice cracks. I couldn't keep killing all of my friends.
They made a mistake. It said Sally instead of Daisy.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't seem interested. There's only one bullet left in this gun, she says. Her voice suddenly becomes even again. I'm sorry, we can't share it, but I don't want to be the one left behind to see what happens when they wake up and come out. And before you can react, she puts the muzzle to the side of her head and pulls the trigger. It's a large, heavy key, the kind of thing you might lock a dungeon with.
Oh, man.
It's Daisy. She shot herself through the head. A spray of dead insects litters the floor behind her. The heart. It's in the basement.
Always asleep. It's funny. Okay, can I Put key in keyhole. Large. There we go. Read that?
Yeah, no, sorry, I just went over to the comment section to see what everyone's saying.
Not much.
Yeah, apparently so. A portion of the west wall slides back, revealing a staircase. What? Okay. You are at the south end of a long tunnel.
This was in the original game too, but it went outside. Oh, jeez.
You are in a large underground cavern. A fissure in the north wall is plugged by a thick, waxy seal. Joe is here. You made it, chuckles Joe. His voice is full of dead clicks and rustling.
He's like taken over by the insects. Crap.
He looks completely mad. His eyes are cold and dead, but his skin writhes with little bumps crawling around just beneath the surface. I thought maybe Daisy got to you. She's insane, you know. To serve the Queen is not an affliction. It is an honor. The flower hits Joe square in his face. He jerks back, shaking his head, disoriented. Joe coughs, still trying to clear his head. You lunge forward and bury the dagger into the hilt in Joe's chest. Joe drops like an empty sack. Bugs vomit out of his mouth, nose, and ears, scattering across the cavern floor and disappearing into dozens of crevices.
Should we wait to hear what you have to say first? Should I go back and listen to what he has to say before I kill him? What do you think? Let's go back.
I don't even think he was saying anything, though.
Oh, he was.
Oh, is that the new... Okay.
Yeah, I reloaded.
They've changed me completely now, says Joe, inside and out. A small beetle-like insect scurries out of his nostrils and flies off. You're never there, too. You're nearly there, too. I can tell. Soon they'll wake up and come out, and our transformation will be complete. We'll bring back more people. We'll find a way to break the boundaries of this place and escape. He smiles and your arm itches abominably. It's just a matter of time. Meanwhile... What? It's just a matter of time meanwhile?
Meanwhile, he said...
Oh, I see. Okay, so, alright, I got it. It's just a matter of time. Meanwhile, Joe stands in front of the fissure. The Queen has granted me the privilege of guarding her gates to see that nothing goes wrong.
Alright, so now... Alright, now let's look at the seal.
The seal is dull yellow in color and very thick. It stretches across the entire width of the fissure. With a few good swings, you break an opening through the seal. You can't squeeze through there carrying that gasoline can.
Of course not. Oh man.
Oh my god. Is it going to remove all your inventory?
all the useful stuff. Still carry too much. Oh man.
You are in the center of the nest. The walls are covered with a thick coating of dry, sticky fibers. Beneath this, the stone is honeycombed with thousands of dime-sized holes through which millions of bugs crawl in and out of the chamber. A fissure in the north wall is plugged by a thick, waxy seal. An opening has been broken through the seal just wide enough for you to squeeze through. The queen worm is here. Her long, bloated body nearly fills the entire cavern. It comes back to you in a rush. This is what you found. Deep beneath the basement, this is the thing that laid her eggs inside you and your friend, and then left you to wander free, hoping you'd carry her brood to a more populated place. This is the source, the heart of the infestation. This monstrous, blind grub. Alright, one sec, I'm just gonna grab Lily's bone from her. She's making a lot of noise.
Okay, I don't hear her. She's disgusting, horrific, magnificent. How do you kill the grub? We have gas, but... Oh, I'm dead. I put the lit candle. I don't even have the candle. I thought I dropped it. I'll wait till the Gamer's Grotto goes back to read this.
That would hardly be effective against this thing. I tried to grab her bone. She's not letting me.
We don't hear it anyway.
Agitated by this proximity to their queen, the bug inside your flesh finally awakens. They burst forth from the rash of your arm, then from your mouth, nose, and other orifices. The last thing you see before the bugs begin burrowing out from behind your eyes is a moving carpet of the beetle-like creatures crawling lovingly across their mother's vast... Moving carpet of the beetle-like creatures crawling lovingly across their mother's vast skin. You have died. Yeah, I think so.
What can I like pour gas into fissure? No. What can I do?
Don't you have a walkthrough? You said you pulled one up.
Well, I could get the walkthrough again, but like, I use the strip that they. Alright, look at the walkthrough. I want to try to figure it out, but I guess it's pointless. Oh, jeez. Should have known. Should have known. I should have known.
You have to retrace your steps now?
No. I wouldn't have thought of this, though. Alright.
What? You lift the can above your head and pour the gasoline all over yourself. The cold, sharp odor stings your nostrils. Oh, okay. You go inside and sacrifice yourself.
Yeah, basically.
I got you.
Oh, wait, I just died. What did I do wrong? Hold on. What does it say?
It's the same as before. The queen worm's body tenses as she detects the odor of gasoline wafting from you and recognizes it as a threat. More quickly than you would have thought possible, she lashes out, crushing you to a pulp beneath her body.
That's what you're supposed to do. Maybe it's slightly different. That's what it says to do in the walkthrough. Pour gasoline on self. Or gasoline.
Use match? Maybe you have to do it out here.
No, that's not what it says, but I'll try it.
The match flares in your hand, and then the flame catches on your gasoline-soaked clothes and races up your arm. In seconds, you are engulfed. A human torch. The fire crackles as hundreds of panicked insects attempt to burrow free of your flesh, are caught in the flames and burst. Though brutal, your sacrifice is, of course, in vain. You have stopped the infestation within you, but the insect's nest survives. Other people will someday find their way here, and the bugs will spread. It is small comfort to you as you die that you will not be alive to see the horror that will eventually, inevitably ensue.
So, what am I supposed to do? Like, literally, it says to do that. It says, pour gasoline on self, drop the can, and go north. But that kills me. She kills me. I wonder if they change the game or something.
Go look at your version number and see if there's a newer walkthrough.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
I'm surprised you can't hear her crunching on the bone. She's being very loud.
No, I don't hear anything. Gasoline evaporates after 3 turns. You're supposed to wait a little bit till the smell goes away. That's what I thought before. Gasoline is evaporated, so like then you can't do anything anymore. Like let's see. How do I? I'm confused. Maybe there's something else they walked through I didn't do. Take matches, take candle, look on the road, take keys, read second note, look in chest, take sledgehammer, take towel, gasoline, monitor, shovel. Oh, you're supposed to touch the slime. We didn't do that. That's probably what we're missing. Fortunately, that was a little bit ago. I could maybe still go back from here, though.
Is that really important, though, to touch the slime? That seems like
I bet you it is. Waxy seal taken. How do I come from here? Alright, up, north, up, east.
I actually prefer this premise to the original Mystery House. The original just felt lame. This actually feels like a really good horror movie. Almost.
That's what they try to do, obviously.
Yeah, no, this version's a lot nicer. When you bring on Roberta Williams, this is the one we should play for her. I think she'd get a kick out of it.
Where was that again that I was going? It was the crypt, yeah. I didn't have to go out all this stupid. I don't know why I did this, but I went totally out of the way. Go crypt. Touch slime.
You try to scrape off some of the wall, but it sticks to your hand. Wiping it off, it just smears it around more.
Says you still smell from the slime the crypt got on
Smell
you.
the insects and think that you're...
So maybe because now I smell from the slime, like she won't smell the gasoline because the slime is on me. Which is if that's the case, it's sort of stupid, but whatever.
I was thinking more along the lines that she smells the insects on you, so she doesn't perceive you as being a threat.
I don't think that's insects. It's just some slime. Okay. Drop all but matches and can. Oh, blow out candle. Blow out candle. Drop candle. Save.
So you have a lit candle in your pocket.
No,
You blow it out.
I blew it
To
out.
put it on the floor.
Pour
I see.
gas on me. You see what it says now?
Your lift the can above your head and pour the gasoline all over yourself. The cold, sharp odor stings your nostrils, though it cannot quite cut through the odor of the slime you got on yourself in the crypt.
I'm not sure how you're supposed to figure that out, but okay.
Yeah.
Pirate Gear versus the game is bad.
No, I'm still trying to figure out how he had a lit candle in his pocket.
What?
I think that's a glitch.
Oh, come on.
Joe's body is very dead.
That's really annoying.
Oh, you have to kill Joe first, or what?
I have to, like, go back. Take your time. Joe calls after you, that horrible voice. Nowhere you can go, and all you can do is stop. It's a bug, so therefore I have to, like, do this again. At least west, down, south, west, down, north. Alright. Show flower to Joe. Kill Joe with dagger. Hopefully we'll come back to life now. Break seal with hammer. Drop all but good. Blow out candle. Drop all but seal. No, but not seal. Matches. And gas. Pour gas on the north. Oh, drop can. North. Okay,
The queen's colossal, eyeless head sways towards you. The fleshy palps surrounding her mouth test the air tentatively. She seems to smell something, but is confused by the scent. Match flares in your hand, and then the flame catches on your gasoline-soaked clothes, races up your arms. In seconds, you are engulfed, a human torch. The fire crackles as hundreds of panicked insects attempt to burrow free of your flesh, are caught in the flames, and burst. The queen worm recoils. You stagger forward, leaving a trail of fire behind you. Around you, nest fibers shrivel, blacken, and burst into flame. It spreads very quickly. Your last Where are we here?
Second line.
Your last sight on this earth is of the queen worm's own pale flesh, blistering and cracking. Her thrashing cracks the cavern ceiling. Debris rains down, and soon the conflagration is crushed beneath the cave-in. Though your own death quickly follows, you have the satisfaction of knowing that it was not in vain. The nest is destroyed. Those who come to this place after you will only find an abandoned van, a ruined house, and yet another mystery. But the monstrous danger is gone.
You've won. Sheesh. Well, Target Your Voice is yay. I don't like games where like you have to kill yourself to win. But Target Your Voice is congratulations. It always seems as it's no escape from Bug Island, but I give it an 11. I don't like games so much where you have to kill yourself to win, but I agree. This is like, I think they did a lot here to try to make this more interesting than the original Mystery House, and I think you succeeded for the most part. The problem is, I think that some of the puzzles were not really very fair, but especially if you.
I was about to say, if you don't like games where you have to kill yourself to win, don't play any Rockstar game. All their games, you're killing yourself or your best friend or whatever.
Oh, but not. You're not killing yourself. I mean, intentionally, like the Grand Theft Auto games, right?
It depends. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2, your character dies of.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, the point is, I don't. That's like not a very satisfying conclusion to a game. It's like you're dead. It reminds me of the movie Independence Day, where like my dad like loved that movie. He was like, it's one of my favorite movie of all time. Like, what's so great about it? Like killed the aliens. I'm like, yeah, but they killed like 99% of the people on Earth. It's like, good job, yay, killed the aliens. After they killed 99% of people on Earth, it's just a little hollow victory. I mean, like in this case, you actually did save the world, I guess, but you're still dead. So I don't know how good I feel about that. But in any case, like I said, I did enjoy it. I liked what they did with it. I can't say I enjoyed it, but I liked what they did with it. I feel like if they could have just fixed a couple of small things, it would have been probably a lot better and more of a classic.
I agree. I love the story. I agree. The ending was kind of like, it almost felt half-assed, like they just kind of rushed the ending.
I mean, I thought it was sort of stupid that you had to pour gasoline on yourself. Like, why couldn't I like pour gasoline, like throw her through the hole or something and then light it?
That would have made more sense.
Right? I mean, like, why do I have to pour it on myself and go in there?
The insect reminds me of, I think it was Star Trek 2.
Yeah.
The Wrath of Khan, where that's like that insect that burrows into your ears.
Yeah, the SETI eels.
Yeah.
The young enters through the ear and wraps itself around the victim's cerebral cortex. Yeah, the SETI eels. When I was a kid, when I watched that movie, I used to like always close my eyes at that part. I was always scared to watch it. But they glowed the ears.
It was kind of gross until you saw how they did it, and it was just like literally just a close up.
Yeah.
Of a
fake ear.
of a one of those dummy ears.
Yeah.
The ear doesn't even look realistic if you look at it up close.
Part
Especially in the Blu-ray version.
What is my rating out of 10? What's my rating out of 10? 5. What do you think?
Probably a 6.
I mean, yeah, that's fair too. Like, I just feel like it's hard to give it higher than a 5 because it's basically took off someone else's game. So, a lot of like the stuff was done for him. So, I mean, it needs to be really good, and it was pretty good, but it wasn't good enough, in my opinion. And you gave 1,000 X Resist a 0 out of 10. That game was so bad. Oh my god! Did you actually play that at all? 1,000 X Resist. It's like on Steam now. It's like it got a lot of awards and has good reviews. I thought it was horrible, honestly. Did you think it was horrible also, Pirate Gear Boy? It always just says people love it. I am still baffled. Yeah, it was really bad. Pirate Gear Boy, do you think that was good? Or I thought it was terrible. It was meh. You know what I think? I think if there's a game where like it's like artsy and like people like think it's profound, even if they don't understand it at all, they're like, "Oh wow, that's so profound." I like it. It made me think. It was really good. And meanwhile, it's like the emperor that had no clothes, essentially. But anyway, I'm very tired, so I think I'm going to call it here. The game is over also, so it's a good place to call it. Thank you to the Gamers Grotto for being the voiceover here. Thank you also to the Pirate Gameboy 12 and to Always Asleep and to Dorian Cairn and to Jay Feldhammer and to Luis and to James Hayworth and everyone else who was here today lurking. I think that was all the people who actually spoke. Sorry, Tomato was here as well. I don't know if he's still here.
Can you do us a favor and share that photo of you with Angry Video Game Nerd Discord?
I will.
I think we'd all appreciate that.
I wanted to just crop it because it was very zoomed out, but I will do that at some point. I took 2 pictures actually. One of them was like a selfie. The selfie came out, in my opinion, like better than the one they took. But the one they took, like the selfie, I'm smiling. The one they took, I'm purposely trying to look pissed off. The only thing is the nerd. Cool. The nerd, I thought he was a little pissed off. Also, he more looked surprised. So it's a little bit of a clash, but it's still fine. I'll crop it and put it in there at some point.
Sounds good.
I noticed a meme of photoshopping yourself with AVGN instead of paying the $40 as a thing. Well, I guess I could have done that too, but like that's I don't know, that's a little cheap. So, I mean, like I prefer to actually be there and take the picture than to Photoshop it in. But I mean, what I could have done theoretically is taken one of the pictures I've done with him in the past and Photoshop the background in. But in this, actually, like I have a controller in my hand and it looks like I'm playing a game, say next. It's sort of cool. Anyway, I will put it at some point. I also got a photo with there's a streamer a pretty big streamer on Twitch called Ash Says Hi, and she was there as well. And I took a picture with her, so that was also cool. Yeah, playing Ghostbusters NES, exactly. All right, guys, if you're watching this after the fact, if you like it, give it a like. If you want to subscribe, you can. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and we'll do more good games and more bad games on this channel. So adventure games, old stuff, whatever random crap. And if you want to see newer stuff, then check out the Gamers Grotto's channel because he plays newer crap that he thinks is really good, but it's actually crap.
What a way to sell my channel. Newer crap. Yeah. And I'll have this old crappy man here coming onto my channel at some point, and we'll play our newer crap on my channel, and he'll crap on it. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, come to my channel.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, I'm tired. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out, y'all.
Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.